Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. Off we go from Indianapolis. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
I'm not flying. Go! Rig alert! 60 Bison!
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go! Ready?
They'll go again here with Taylor. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Liking 18, go!
They'll run here with the rookie. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 18 Cardinals.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
60 Eagles.
Richardson to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Here's Richardson. Right back to Warren again. And he'll take this one in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Colts.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs, and now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop. 27. Here's second down and 9.
Rip, 23.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Justin Wally there to bring him down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Etienne. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Lisa 24. 11, add it. Go, street. Keep moving. Go, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. Anthony Gould deep for Indy.
Ready, set. 18 Cardinal. Come on. Ready.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Okay.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. 6, 19, 18. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That is intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On first down, Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, lock, where are you left? Son, 11. Here we go, son.
Now Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Darn, it's hot. Gun. Hey, kill. Go.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 7-3 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
On the set. Here we go.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready. Cowboy. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's into the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Colts. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts extend their advantage to 14-3.
Jaguars 3. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Lawrence now. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
17 yards. First down, Jaguars.
We'll go back to ETN on first down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A big play for Jacksonville. 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Ready? Take right open. Let's go. 11. Sink right.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Breaking straight. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cup 19. Let's go. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's second and 2.
Hey. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Switch. Ready.
Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Trap 60.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Third and 6.
Ready.
Motion.
Hot 7.
Richardson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And now it's fourth down.
Roberto Sanchez on to punt for the Colts.
That is fielded at the 13. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to go out of bounds, but it's a moot point really because it ends up being a turnover on downs.
Go. Red on the red. Hey, Ginger. And gun.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's caught outfield by Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34.
St. Price.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now Etienne. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
30 left. On red. Done. This is hot. Big 13 heavy. Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
And the Jaguars first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Jaguar first
Back
down.
to throw. Lawrence. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front. And they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. And they give up a big touchdown.
The score, Jaguars 17. Colts 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll look deep for Pittman. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Rip, 23, 30 left. Hey, kill.
To throw is Lawrence. Quick hitting slant there. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hey, run! Focus, hot. Sink right.
Now here's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Red on red. Hey, Soko. Hey, I'm gun.
Throwing is Lawrence. To the right side here, pass is caught. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. And back to it here, the third quarter underway. Oh, yeah. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Son, this is hot. Here we go, son.
They'll run. It's Etienne. He gets free. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, 19 shots. Gravity lying.
To throw, it's Richardson. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go!
On the ground, it's Taylor. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Caleb Ransom in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup
19 Lions.
brings up second and 7.
A second down throw for Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target.
Third down
And it's going to bring up a third down.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Take go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. On the run to the right. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. He's going to have the first down and more. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing, Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, run!
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. He's a yard short of that first down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
All right, let's go.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
It's Richardson on the move. On the move left. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Into space. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
First down throw for Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Colts 30-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, go, go, let's go! Go, go!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Hey, I'm gun. 11. Silver.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
11. Hey. Here we go.
They'll run it here with ETN. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Go win him. Crack all 80.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hey, go. Hey, I'm gun.
On 2nd down, here's ETN. He's to the 10. And he will score again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
60. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. His throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw, Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Into space. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
27. Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 15 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18, pioneer. Ready, go. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Richardson to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, mark at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Richardson. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he's in. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Damn guns. 23.
Once again, it's Etienne.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Hey, tomato. Go. That's 11, Agate. Go. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready from the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. The short pass taken in by Warren. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it. It's just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
At the 43-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Richardson. Rolling right, he keeps it himself, and he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Now Richardson going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Richardson. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
65. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Moving to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Take right open.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll air it out down the middle. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 33. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game.
trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night who's scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane.
Typical body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it.